Walking that bit on my toilet. Walking that bit with the O's. They bit it, they back, and they look, they chose.
Everybody, and welcome to another MX Bikes video. And today, guys, we are at round 4 of the Pro MX GP series here on MX Bikes, made by JV. This is Portugal, one of the most beautiful tracks that he's ever made. I feel like I say this every single week, but I cannot underestimate or understate how insane this guy is at making tracks. It's unbelievable. And I think we're all very privileged to even get to buy these. They're a pretty cheap price, only $2. These tracks are super fun to play. And we actually did a race today. We raced 450 NA. I've been riding the 250 class, but honestly, I haven't been having too much fun riding that. So we got on the 450. You know, maybe there's a little bit less hazards. Maybe it's a little bit more fun. And I will tell you, we rode very, very good. So today we have a GoPro style video. It's more of a raw race footage style. No commentary. I think I might commentate over some parts of the race just to kind of let you know what I was thinking in a certain situation or what place I was in, because I had no stats in the top left. So you're going to have to pay attention to the pit board that shows up when I go over the wall every lap. That shows you how much is left in the race, the time I am behind the next guy, and then what place I'm in. But I'll probably come in. I'll probably commentate it a little bit. But yeah, let's get right into the race, get right into the footage. I appreciate you guys so much. Hit that, someone hit that like button. We're keeping it positive today. You already know what it is, boys. So let me let this cinematic fade out. We'll get right into the race. All right, boys, if you guys look top left right now, that is the pit board. It shows up every time I come over this wall. That's kind of how you're going to see the time, what place I'm in, how far back I am from the guy in front of me. But right now I'm in P6, it looks like, and we're not even a full lap in, but I was very happy with this. You can see we kind of went for the 2-for-1 right there to get into 4th. And I don't know, I felt pretty good in this on this track. I qualified P9, which is very rare for me, especially in the 450 class. I never really expected that, but I definitely had some speed, so I was just kind of more worried about, you know, can I keep it consistent and can we get this banana around the track? I was the only Suzuki on the track, as I usually am, but yeah, I absolutely love this bike. I think it's very consistent, and I think we only had 2 crashes in this entire race, so I'm gonna let you guys kind of watch it for a little bit. I'll be back in probably about 10 minutes. I don't know if anyone else can relate to this, but when I follow someone, I'm looking at them most of the time, sort of taking their lines, trying to gain time. So that right there, I just followed him. My eyes followed him. My front wheel went where he went. But yeah, then we got passed by Chase here. We kind of had a little bit of a battle with Chase as this race goes on. He actually goes down there, and we had to try to avoid the bike. But I think right now we're in P6, I believe. Something like that. I think, yeah, P6. And I'm very happy with P6. I came into this just maybe hoping for a top 10. So with that good start, I was just trying to keep it consistent, follow Boardman, because I know he's, you know, he just keeps it consistent. So just kind of seeing what I could do here. And yeah, you have to wait and see, boys. All right, boys, 15 minutes down in this mode. That means we're halfway through, and you guys can see I started to send the wall, started to follow everyone else. I'm not really a big lines type of guy. I don't really like doing stuff like that, but I had to follow it, even if it's just half a second or a couple tenths. I don't care. I needed everything I could get to kind of hold this spot, but I'm in 7th. I don't see anyone behind me, so I kind of know I'm kind of locked in here unless I make some mistakes. And then we got Chase and Boardman up here, so I knew Chase was quicker than both of us, so honestly was kind of expecting maybe them to get into it or Chase to carry me up to Boardman, but I didn't really know. You know, P7's good, but top 5 was kind of the main goal, so you're gonna have to see what happens here, but it's a little dicey. I don't know if you guys caught that there, but Chase goes down, and I'm up onto Boardman. So, I mean, that's P5 right in front of me. And, but I know Chase is a little bit quicker, but he's making some mistakes. So, I'm kind of, I don't know, I'm in a weird situation here. I'm just trying to push it, but I also don't want to go down. That'd be worst case in my eyes, because that'd let, you know, people in P8, P9 to catch up as well. So, I'm kind of just sitting here wondering what I'm going to do. I know Chase is close, and, yeah, I'm just trying to sit in the middle, gotta see what's going on. And I knew someone was gonna make a mistake at some point. But worst case scenario, I just let Chase by, so you'll see what happens. There you go right there. Just made a little mistake, went over the berm, and just kind of just like, you know what, I'm going to let him by. He's faster. Maybe I can follow him. I can catch Boardman. But I kind of started to feel a little bit uncomfortable at this point in the race. I don't really know why. I don't know if I was just losing focus or what, but I remember I kind of made some mistakes. But we still kind of latch on. We don't let them leave completely, and we're still trying to fight for that P5, boys. Oh, boys, it's getting rowdy, dude. So Chase goes down, I think, a couple laps before. He catches back up to me. I don't know if he made a mistake for the wall. I don't know what exactly happened, but I missed the wall, and I was like, all right, he's just going to jump past me, but I didn't see him. And so Boardman's still up here. We're getting to lappers, okay, my worst nightmare. So that got me a little nervous as well, but I knew something was kind of going to happen. I knew Chase was way faster than me at this point. His sprint speed was crazy. He was crashing a lot, but I knew he was just going to catch back up. So I was just waiting for Boardman to make a mistake, but that just wasn't seeming to happen. And now we're into lappers. And so I'm just trying to hold on to P6. If we get lucky, we'll take the P5, maybe P4. I don't know where anyone else is up in front or behind because I don't have max HUD on. So I'm just riding raw right here, boys. I'm just going to try to see what happens, boys. And there we go. We kind of soiled our plan there. Really, the crash wasn't that bad. It was where it put me to where I got up. I was just facing that wall, and I couldn't pivot to the right, so I had to go over it and just kind of lost a lot of time. Chase still hasn't got up to me, though, so I actually had a huge gap back to him, but now Boardman's kind of, you know, he's out front of me a ways now, so I'm just trying to go. I'm trying to just salvage the P6, not make any more mistakes. And someone's on my tushy right here. I was kind of confused. I'm like, who is this? But I think it's just a lapper, so yeah. Did you guys see that transfer over the wall? Oh my god. So Chase is on my Katushi right now, and I'm a bit nervy at this point. I'm making a little bit of mistakes. I'm not really hitting these corners the way I want to. So I have to make a decision. Do I want to just fight Chase because there's not much more in the race? Do I want to let him by and try to follow him? Maybe hope for another mistake? I didn't really know. But right here, I just let him by, and he ends up making a mistake. And so we're just kind of yo-yoing. I don't really know what's going on, but it's just a fight for P6 at this point. I think Boardman's kind of gapped us a little bit. So we're just gonna keep fighting, boys. All right, so I'm stuck behind these lappers, right? This dude's in 32nd, and he is showing zero signs of moving. And so I'm a bit confuzzled, and I know Chase is right behind me. He's right on my bosom. He's going to go over the berm, so now I got open track, but I make a mistake. Chase on my outside, so I have to go inside here. And then I don't really know what happened here. I tried to hit this. Obviously, didn't have a lot of speed, but Chase just kind of jumped right into me. I don't know. To me, not really a big deal, but I don't know. I kind of wish I would have jumped more to the right, or I don't know, taken the outside, try to take the line from him. But yeah, so we go down. I think we're back in P7. There's no signs of anyone being close behind, so I feel pretty safe, but I do want more. You know, I wanted to get the P5, but at least try to get P6, something like that. But also I was like, hey, first time riding the 450 in MXGP, I think ever. I don't think I've ever done this before, so I was pretty happy with where I was at. Just gonna ride the rest of the race consistent. If we get another place from someone's mistake, then we do. But that was kind of what I was thinking at this point. Well, boys, there you have it. I'm going to show you guys my analysis real quick. You can look at my lap times. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching the video. If you stick to the end, hit that like button, that sub, and I'll see you next video. Peace.